practice been going so far?
Yeah, first three practice has been great. A lot of competition. We've been trying to focus, like Coach Price says, on the 100 level things, little details. But there's great competition between offense, defense, and stuff like that. So it's been going good.
Now we talked to Fontel before this. He said that you and Daquan kind of pulled the receivers aside for a post-practice message. What was the message?
It just kind of felt a little sloppy today. So we just kind of pulled them aside and said, at the end of the day, not every day is going to be great, but you got to find a way to get better at whatever it is, and that's every individual. We weren't putting out anybody. We said ourselves as well, So you just can't have bad days, So you don't want to waste a day. Is what we kind of told them. So we make sure we're trying to get better at one thing each and every day, 1% every day.
What do you feel like was sloppy today?
We had a lot of balls on the ground. Some stuff we can't control, but the ones that we can, and we got to make the play, and that's from top down in the receiver room.
Is that something you would have done last year at this time of year? I mean,
I probably not. Coming in, I've never in my whole life I've never been a crazy vocal leader. I feel like I've always been a lead by action, but that's one thing I've challenged myself. Ever since really the season, I got to start speaking up more and not just leading by action. So
is that hard to do?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard to do. It's just it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I've always liked the challenge, so I've been picking it on.
Coach Mine said some of the younger guys' heads are kind of spinning right now with installing everything. How good is it for that to happen now versus when they get here in the summer to have them go through the reps now for that?
I feel like it just better prepares them. Just use Aiden Green, for example. He was that same way when he came last spring, but once we got to the fall, he was a completely different person. A lot more mature than what he was, and even an overall better player. So I just feel like coming in the spring, getting thrown into the fire a little bit can help prepare you for the season.
You mentioned Aiden. What did you see out of him working in the slot today? Like, how good is his technique for being an inside receiver after playing outside all last year?
Yeah, Aiden, he's really a shifty guy. You might not be able to tell, but he's really shifty, runs good routes. I think he's going to be a great asset in the slot. And we move around a lot in this room, so he'll probably be back outside too, But I think he looked good in the slot today for sure.
Where are you hoping to get better this year?
I always want to get better with contested catches. One thing you got to be able to do, and also with topping my routes and being more crafty with my route running. Those are my two main focuses. Just going into the spring and just something I'm focusing on every practice.
Now I think Fontel said you were trying to get a little bit bigger, weight-wise too.
Yeah, I have. I've gained a little bit of weight. I played around 190 last year. I want to play around 195, see how that feels. But I've gained a little bit.
Is that just to hold up to the rigors of the season better, to defend, push off receivers better, or defenders? How does that work?
Yeah, so our nutrition staff does a great job, giving us like details and information on like how well we play, what weight, what body fat. They do a good job at that, and how, like you said, longevity. That's the main goal. We always say your best ability is your availability. So just focusing on ways I can stay healthy and last as long as I can.
Did you have to gain weight when you were at Middle Tennessee?
Well, it's funny, like coming into college my freshman year, I was probably like 155. So, yeah, gaining weight's always been part of the plan for me. So now I'm at a place where I don't have to gain like a lot that I'm trying to like catch up. But, I'm just trying to get to a weight where I'm comfortable at.
I mean, coming to college, I guess is it a little easier when you're younger in college to put on that weight and make sure it's proper for muscle and everything to make sure you keep your speed and all that stuff?
I say it depends on the individual, because you got some guys come in and the freshman 15 hit them quick, and the other guys it takes a little time. So it just depends on a lot of stuff, eating habits, working out, stuff like that. But I feel like it's been helping me lately.
What are you seeing of Ali and Daquan so far this offseason? It sounds like you guys are sort of all the leaders in the room there.
Yeah, me, him, Ali, Steve. Feel like Steve hasn't been practicing. He's getting back, but I feel like just vocally we're all stepping up and, trying to lead by action to pull the young guys around, because we got a lot of good young guys in the room, and we're just trying to, this is our last year, so we want to give them as much knowledge as we can, because it's going to be their time after this season. So, just trying to step up and lead in that way.
You see, Fontel is now assistant head coach.
Yeah,
You see
man,
that?
get a little
What do you think
promotion.
of that?
Yeah, I feel like it's well deserved. He's a great coach, a great leader. Somebody we all look up to, and it's definitely well deserved.
Does he walk around with a bigger chest now? He's like,
Nah.
I got the assistant head coach title.
He say don't look at him any different. But we always we was poking at him yesterday when we seen it. Just we like, all right, big Fontel, moving on up and stuff like that. But it was cool.
We asked you in DC about getting Chance Wiggins there to practice, and you like what you saw in the limited reps. Now that he's now a full go here, what have you seen out of him in terms of the fact that he did get those additional practices up in DC?
Yeah, I feel like he kind of got a feel for how the flow of practice goes, and it's a little bit different in the spring than it was for a bowl game, but still it's the same kind of framework. So I feel like it's not too much of a learning curve that he's got to go through. And he's been practicing pretty well these first 3, so yeah, I'm excited to see him continue to work and grow.
Do you guys do much punt return stuff this time of year?
Oh yeah, we do. We're really. I feel like it's kind of unique. We actually focus on a lot of special teams stuff. A lot of just technique. Like I said, 100 level things. We've been catching punts every single day. Me, Tucker, Ali, Aiden. All the guys. Who can potentially be back there, but. Yeah, we've been catching punts and doing stuff like that.
Are you eager for an opportunity back there? I know you got a little taste of it last season.
Yeah.
BC one got called back, but
Yeah.
I feel like that has to make you kind of want to do it more.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Catching punts is a fun thing to do. We definitely gonna have some schemes up come August, but right now we're just kind of focusing on the fundamentals and making sure we're looking in through the tuck, stuff like that.